Oh yeah, that's it for YouTube bit. I was actually about to
Okay,
ask
cool.
you, would you like to get a Get Spaced video done real quick, like live on stream? Welcome all. It is I, NK Surge, and I'm back here with my co-host, Mr. Psychotic Tortuga, for another Get Spaced video. Since last time we did a Get Spaced for a game I ended up 100%ing on stream, I decided it would be a funny idea to do another video with another game I ended up 100%ing on stream. Speaking of stream, I'm moving my hands pointing at the chat, even though, like, you guys can't see my hands. But chat's right there. This is actually a live recording. You guess when? Woo. No, I'm kidding. This happened right after the fucking Godzilla video. I don't know if that's going up first or if this is going up first. But whatever I ended up choosing to go first, I hope you enjoyed both these videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I mean, if you can't tell by the video, I mean, we're not really being subtle here. This is we are. How long has it been? I actually want to make sure it's been at least a minute since I started ranting. That before I unveil the big reveal.
Downloading weed.exe.
Holy shit.
Keep holding it.
Wow.
Get Spaced. You know the deal with Get Spaced. This is the third episode. By now, you guys should know what we're doing here. So we smoke weed. So we get drunk. We just smoke and say like we give a little judgment, a little review of how nice of a place it would be to smoke, if the vibes are there, if the vibes are exquisite, or if they are just bad vibes in general. That's what we do here. First time ever in front of a live studio audience. Feel free to put like any emotes or like anything, have fun. But for now, ahead in time. That is what we're doing here. We are reviewing ahead of time, as if we were there in the levels. And ahead in time actually starts off pretty simple. It starts off with Mafia Town. Now, I do need to say, obviously, I just 100%ed this game, but Turtles has not. So we're about to, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it as an editor. Maybe a fast forward montage, or maybe just like funny clips of things we say, but we're gonna go ahead and react live, haha, to the to the level, and then we're gonna come back to the ranking. Also, it just kind of hit me, which is why I kind of lost my shit mid-sentence. I have not let Turtles spoke like at all since this fucking video started.
You're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine.
How you doing, my mans? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Nice and toasty, ready for the video. Just chilling with my boy, chilling with chat.
Hell yeah! I'm also feeling the effects.
I'm feeling the effects. Ah, yes, the power!
Alright, my brother, so this is Mafia Town. Despite the fucking sound of it, it's like, it's a town.
Yeah.
It is majorly Mafia owned, but I will say, I mean, this Mafia's getting its ass kicked by... I understand this kid is probably like a Time Lord or something, but they're getting their ass beat by like an 8-year-old. By two 8-year-olds, actually. Oh, imagine Water 7, but without the whole water elevator system.
That's what I was thinking. All the balloons in the air so far.
No, yeah, like, the place itself is a vibe, and, like, yeah, it's pretty much Mafia, like, ran and owned, but, like, this
It
Mafia
seems like they
is-
just keep to themselves most of the time.
Yeah, and they're also pretty incompetent. Like I said, they're getting their asses handed to them by, like, little children.
That's true.
So it's like, I'm just here like, if I don't mess with them, they don't mess with me. Hey, maybe they'll just take a buff and go. There's this awesome like little food plaza where we're heading to. Yeah, this is just like a nice, like, around this area you could just fucking grab some spicy buns, bro. That actually sounds kind of nice. There's a juice.
Is that like a sloppy Joe?
It does
Burger,
kind of look like,
cheeseburger.
yeah, that's a cheeseburger for sure. It's a spicy cheeseburger.
Blooming Idiots?
That might be like a bar or something. I know the other building that was like being covered by this gray spot is a juice bar.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I also went in there and I thought, oh yeah, also, the Mafia are so incompetent that they see a child covered in mud and they get scared.
Why?
They think you're an alien. Which is really funny
What the heck?
because you're actually a fucking alien the whole time, but like, the whole time they just think you're a child. But when you're covered in mud, it's like, oh, now this looks alien-like.
That's hilarious, actually.
Here's the dock area where like all the Mafia go out to fish. There's a restaurant, a seaside restaurant right there. This is where we started off the level. I think we can. This is pretty much more of the same from the first level. Oh, this is the fucking, yeah. So even if you were like brave enough to like actually decide to chill with Mafia, you have to actually shoot yourself up there.
Hey, what?
You have to shoot yourself off a cannon to get up there to their little like restaurant bar area.
Oh dear God, I wouldn't want to go up there anyways. Forget that.
Yeah. I do just want to like show the inside because like the boss room is a theater room, so like I'm assuming Mafia holds plays or something like that here as well.
I can imagine.
I guess like dinner and a show kind of deal here.
Yeah.
But like even they don't want you here. It says go away, please. So like yeah, there's no need to come up here. Yeah, you went to the back. There we go. Show us the little like gambling arena, shitty
Pretty
kitchen.
sure just a casino.
Yeah, it's
Casino and theater. What?
it's honestly kind of a vibe. It is kind of a
I
vibe,
can
but
imagine.
like this is Mafia.
The
Like
people ruin it.
everyone here is Mafia. This is their main building.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for
Man.
Mafia Town, actually. From Mafia Town, from what you saw, what would you say here? I want to hear you first.
So there's so many ups and downs, so many pros and cons. Pros, immediately gorgeous, lovely people. It seems like a lot of wonderful spots that get away from the actual trouble of the Mafia. It seems like it's like if you just keep to yourself, you won't be bothered by the Mafia practically. It didn't really seem like anything crazy was wrong, even with the factory aspect of it. Knowing though that there is the whole Mafia there, the fuck with shit up doesn't do well on its own. As it is, I'm kind of stuck between the vibes and regular city and town, because just the amount of ups and downs there is.
I think I'm fine with putting it in the vibes because I do agree with you. Like the place is beautiful. From all these videos, I think most people should start realizing that if it's like a seaside little area or something like that, or like has view to the ocean, that's most likely an instant hit win for me. But like also the fact that like there's all these other areas you can go to. I like the fact that you can actually go to like a little plaza, like for a fact you can get to food. The Mafia, yeah, is a bit of a deal killer, but like with how incompetent they really seem to be, I'm like, yeah, they're not much of a problem, but there's still a problem that I wouldn't want them near the spot. So I do agree with you on the vibes.
Yeah, I agree. I'll accept the vibes. It feels very perfect for it. It's such a like, it balances so hard. Like, if there wasn't a factory situation, to be honest, it would like this then be like the spot.
Ooh,
The
that's
vibes,
true.
Even with the Mafia being included.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, because that little factory setting is like a decent chunk, like not super big, but it's a decent chunk of the island. That it's like, yeah, if that does kind of, it's like a speck of dirt in my beautiful porcelain plates.
Yeah.
All right. So next up from Mafia Town, we would go ahead and get enough timepieces to go into Dead Bird Studio. All right. Well, this will act one, and then like I'll pick one act from each other spot, pretty much. That will do the trick to show us, because what Dead Bird Studio is this. It's a studio.
Okay, that's kind of cool, actually.
So I actually do like the first part of this level because it's actually breaking into the studio.
Well, really?
Yeah. Hey, no one's allowed in.
That's insane. Just because the two owners are like arguing on who owns what?
Nah, because they're recording. Ah, you should have
Who's
grabbed
recording who
one
what?
more. They're both recording movies. So throughout this level, it's just you going through the whole studio, but then the level splits off into two paths, because at the end of this level, you're hired by both of them to be the main star of their movies.
Oh, that's funny, actually.
And you kind of have to get hired because of this.
What?
Everything you start doing in the level starts racking up a fine.
Oh my. Is there like ways you can get through without getting fined, or is like no matter what you're getting fined?
So that 7,000 is that 7,000 is immediately what you start off with. But you can make it where you don't where it doesn't go up any higher. I managed to do that on my when I was trying to get a trophy for this level, because one of the trophies is not being seen by anyone.
Oh, I got you. That's funny, actually. You know what the highest the mountain you can get now, though? Is that another trophy?
No, it actually wasn't. I actually am curious. Cause like you can get a trophy for there's the tampering with electronics, but I was gonna say you can get fines for harassing penguins, penguin harassment.
Wow.
And the same thing to the owls. Like if the owls see you but don't catch you, you get fined for harassing them.
Damn.
TPKO if you break more of the set. There's the owl times 3. This person's getting caught a lot. From here, it's just like a long carpet room. And then,
that's so cool.
And then this is like the area where like you're getting hired. When I did this on stream, I decided to take the time to fucking. Oh, are you actually gonna do something? Oh, you're just putting yourself. You just gave yourself a piercing? I took the time to color all this hair in this light blue and fucking put the red lines around it. I fucking drew Miku.
I would have just done glasses. That's it.
I showed up wearing 3 pairs of sunglasses. So in that sunglasses machine at the beginning, it dispenses sunglasses. So the first time you do it, it equips just sunglasses on you. The second time you do it, it equips a second pair on top of that first pair, and it looks kind of silly.
What?
But the third time you do it, you explode the machine and equip a third pair on your hat.
Yeah.
And also
That's actually good.
That's how I got my first fine in here. My first fine wasn't trespassing, it was breaking the fucking thing. We're gonna look at the conductor studio first. Because both you and me, Turtles, we like trains, my bro.
Trains.
This is actually I remember you being in this stream because I remember I said that my sister's uncle or sister's aunt or some shit was named Turtles. Yeah, because these fuckers are just getting your information from you here.
I remember this because there was the whole joke about the crows.
Yeah.
I like that one the most.
Yeah, there we go. Uncle's sister's maiden name. We went with Turtle. In later playthroughs of the stage, I figured out that you can actually avoid pretty much all of them. You only...
But
Yeah, you can. I think you can avoid all of them.
it's cool, actually.
Yeah, it's just a lot of movement. And it's really funny because, like, at the end, they just... it's just blank. So, like, when they're joking about your body parts, like this person told you, like, oh, don't be ashamed of that body part. When they're joking around shit like that, they just start, it's just blank in the dialogue box. So I was just like, when I was playing through the level, I was just like, oh my god, how dare you say that about my ass?
Oh man, it's great though. I did like this part of the stream. I remember this. Now, when we judge this, are we judging working for them, or are we judging just being in there?
We're judging being in the studio there, so we could just kind of like go to one studio and then be like, you know what, actually, like, it was nice puffing here, but I want to go see what's going on in the other place, you know, kind of deal. And then there's a sauna room, bro. All right, I think we've seen enough of the studio. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's it now.
I think so. Goodness, that's just one studio.
That's just one studio. It's a whole ass fucking train.
Yep, I do like that so far. As in right now, it's sitting like near spot, but we'll see the other studio.
This one is honestly not gonna be that long. Or shouldn't be that long. So the other studio is mostly made for like parade and music based movies. And in this level, for you, the character itself, you are specifically just rocking around as the star of the parade. And honestly, I think this level was really cool, but at the same time, when I was trying to do the trophy for this level, which is do not touch the crowd at all, it was very stressful. Oh yeah, and also the parade is constantly just following behind you. Even if you do the sickest of movement, these fuckers will always catch up. They're literally a couple of steps behind you.
Oh shit.
Oh, you almost fucking went down into the crowd. Now this is obviously how the how it looks like in recording progress. Like if we were to break in and like just be smoking or just like be smoking around the area and shit, I don't think there would be this many people around. And I don't think the props and all the pyrotechnics would be around either.
No, I don't think so.
But it would be kind of dangerous, especially because, like, you know, this is pretty much just rooftops. This is what... And there you go. This is pretty much just rooftops that you're fucking rocking around.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah. This one's not as great as the train. I would be totally chilling at the train more often.
Yeah. I mean, like, you... That's it, actually, for this studio. That, like, we don't need to finish this one. Alright. Now that you saw Dead Bird Studio, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts on this place?
So, original part of the studio is pretty interesting. Just to know that it is under the conflict of like two businessmen fighting over it, which is funny as hell. Two, I love the two sets. As I said earlier, best set's probably gonna go to the train. That's the coolest one. You literally just get sit on a train on a set and just watch the like scene go by. It all in general just sounds perfect. Even if employees were around, they would be a fun to be around. Those crows are just stupid.
Oh, those crows are fucking stupid, yeah. And like, like most of like actors, yeah, there's a lot of actors that like take their job extremely serious and they're like sober 100% of the time. They need to make sure they can always immediately lock into actor mode. But those
Yeah.
are the ones that have sticks up their ass. No, I'm
That's true.
kidding. I'm kidding. No insults to them. But there's a lot of actors that. But there's a lot of actors that will like goof off in their job or just be under influences while acting as well. Not really a relevant story, but I don't know if y'all knew this. Henry Cavill almost missed his audition for Superman because he was doing World of Warcraft raids.
I remember this story.
Yeah, I know. So that's awesome. For Deadman Studios though, I do Deadbird Studios, not Deadman.
So like a game company.
I think I do like it. I do like the place. I honestly don't really vibe with the other spot, with the other studio, the music one.
Mm-mm.
Like, especially because like how flamboyant and like how flamboyant and shit the Club Penguin is. Like, I feel like it just wouldn't be music that I would really be vibing with. Like, I'd probably vibe with like a song or two, but I really wouldn't vibe with it much. Meanwhile, in the train, it like there's that little area where you can like just walk out the train, light up a J, and then just go back and enjoy the train. Do you want to be like in the little public restaurant area and grab a drink at the bar? Go for it. Do you want to go and sit in front of the giant ass
Yeah.
TV? Like, it's pretty cool. The thing is, no, actually, I do vibe with it enough to put it in the vibes because, like, as long as you didn't get caught by the directors, like, nothing really is gonna happen to you. And worst comes to worst, you get caught by the directors, they're gonna be like, hey, I should sue you for this much money for everything you've done by being here in my set, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. These owls, these penguins, they suck ass at acting. I'll fucking forgive it all if you star my next movie. It's like I can be like a C-list actor, but hey, I have the credits for it. I have it. Like, hey, I acted in this movie. I have like put me in more movies now.
Put me in more and I'll do it.
So, yeah, I think yeah, I think I'm cool with putting it at vibes, but I do think that the other studio puts it under Mafia Town. What about you?
And I agree. I am very hesitant at putting it at top of vibes because alone, the train set that's probably the coolest part. The part I'm probably hanging out the most is the train area, but
Plus, it's because the thing is getting to the train area because you
Vibes.
do need to get inside the studio. And if you want to be in the train, you need to get in there before they start recording. Because if they start recording, you saw what happened. They lock the doors and you have to go through an air duct.
yeah, yeah. Put it below vibes.
Yeah, but at the bottom of vibes, I'm down with it there.
Because that
Ooh.
alone, needing to sneak around, it's fun and exciting, but exhausting.
Yeah, it's like I'll do this once in a blue moon kind of deal. Like, you know what? I feel like something more special today. I'm gonna go break into the movie studio and smoke there and watch the filming. Just be an extra in the background.
Mhm.
Once again, once we have enough time, Rips, we would actually unlock Subcon Forest. Subcon Forest is one that we're gonna actually have to look a little bit through each of them, just to like get a good idea because this is actually a pretty big level or a level that's easy to get lost in.
I got you.
Look, there's even cherries that you can grab and eat, bro. Like, look at the size of that cherry. Oh, why is it red?
It's a cherry, of course.
Then there's this little village here in the forest. No, those are those fox spirits I was telling you. The ones you gotta
Whoa.
murder. They have a little like graveyard. It looks like the like houses are like made out of like fucking oak wood and shit, like just carved out dead logs and shit.
I agree with you there, actually.
That's really cool. I like that. I like that aesthetic a lot for like Fey worlds and shit like that These fuckers, because they're the ones putting up the walls, and you're like, oh, but they're cool. Oh yeah, they want to die. Actually, they want to burn out. Yo, help me by lighting my bowl, please.
Help me out, my friend.
Oh, you want to burn out? Hey, I have something you can help me with. Yeah, but the way you... It's really funny because it's kind of fucked. I think those are souls inside those paintings. And well, I think you can guess what you're supposed to... Yep. You're just like burning those souls for them so that they burn. Well, they're burning them for you, I guess. Yeah, that poor Mafia guy is in that fucking painting. This is more of the village. I think we're gonna jump into another instance of the level now.
This place smells like it smells bad.
Well, to be fair, right now you are heading to a toilet.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I forgot this is just kind of a little boss fight, so I guess all you really see in this level is like this boss fight, so I
Am
guess...
I fighting a porta potty right now?
Yes.
This is a porta potty you're fighting?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. It's an outhouse specifically. So, like, you can... To be fair, this outhouse isn't gonna be here when we're in there, just because, I mean, you're literally destroying it.
It was
right now.
here.
But it was here, yeah.
Let's see how it's destroyed. I want to see how it's destroyed.
There we go, and yes, it does work.
Okay. Go ahead and stop it there. Is there more to this one?
Yeah, it's a Subcon Forest is, like I was telling you, pretty big.
Weird.
At least this section is pretty small, because then it turns into a quick horror game. So you go through this like little ice area, and then you're like in this little foresty area that leads to Nosferatu's humble abode. And then you're like, damn, it's locked, I can't get in, so what should I do? Maybe I should leave this place alone, no? Oh, what if it has a back door? You're right. What if I follow the money? No back door. Oh, what should I do? You're right, the bottom door.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, oh shit. Well, this is the basement of the manor you can find here in Subcon Village.
Jesus.
Doesn't really matter, you go up this place. It's a manor. Whatever you can imagine in a manor is in the manor. There's also...
No.
Giant... There's also a giant monster that wants to eat your booty cheeks because you trespassed into the manor, so... So, like, there's
That's not
that.
fair. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault they send me in here. And, like, to be fair, I think that's really all we really need to see from Subcon Village. There's this little open area in the forest. There's a little, like, swamp area, which I think will help you make your case. Yeah, here's that little swamp area. Which I guess will help you make the case if it's stinky or not, because look at that fucking... It's more like ectoplasmic more than like Swamp Thing, because like if you're in that for too long, those hands that you see kind of coming out of there, they'll, like, I guess drag you under.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it for Subcon Forest as well. What were your thoughts in the area?
It's a lot to go through.
No, yeah,
for such an area.
That place is pretty huge.
Like, holy, man. So, one, you better hope you're good with yourself, because the amount of tripping you'll be doing in that area because of how much of an emotional roller coaster. Spooky forest with a graveyard. Spooky forest fighting a porta potty, which I scared might leave a nasty smell in the air after it's exploded.
True.
Afterwards, you then go off through a freaking blizzard, ice pipe parkour possibly, and then you're then back into a spooky setting. It's like, what in the world? Emotional roller coaster? Like, I don't know. It's so much up and down.
I think I personally would put this in I know a spot because like it would have to be a I know a spot kind of deal. Because one thing you forgot to even mention at all is the fucker that's just constantly just there making contracts with people's souls.
Yeah.
Like it had to be a spot where it's like, you know, he can't exactly find me. It would need to be a spot that's away from the manor and away from all the cold, because like I don't want to take more than just my hoodie, you know. My hoodie and like possibly a beanie. Like I don't want to take any more than that. Fucking, I don't want to be close to the village because if I'm by the village, like what if the spirits aren't cool with it? You know, that's kind of dick to them. So I don't want to be near the fucking well because it's probably smelly by the well, and I don't want to be near the fucking toilet area because it's probably smelly by the toilet area. So it's like, I feel like this place does have to be like, I know a spot kind of deal.
I agree with you. It has to be in no spot. It borderline even could be bad vibes.
Yeah, like, if we see anything else in I know a spot, I say it should automatically go on top of Subcon Village, because I do agree that it could just be the top of bad vibes.
It's just, there's so much shit happening around you. There really doesn't seem like a place you could relax and chill. Because if you even chill in the first area, you've got fucking ghouls and spirits ready to grab you at any moment.
Just one of them will do the trick, honestly. This is a stage that is pretty much free roam. Like, you don't have any objective, you find the objective.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, this person that I didn't even, like, at least mention. Give me a second. Let me at least mention this. Maya Bluedale, thank you. We are now using your footage. Here. Thank you so much. Toss a coin for your troubles. But yeah, this place is... Well, this first area is pretty windy. It's pretty chilly. You're like, what the fuck? This mountain thing? What the hell are we even doing here? There we go.
Already here.
Now we're here. It's a nice little chill, like, mountainside, quaint, cute village. There's these little dudes that are, like, super fucking chill. They gave you a warning that there's a couple of other, things that are a bit more, bigger than them. But they also don't cause you trouble. They just push you out of the way, kind of, if you get in their way.
Mm-hmm.
This main area is really just like what we really need to focus on, because everything else is just free roaming and really going off. Like, if you want to go to that Silver Bell, actually maybe I'll show you the Silver Bell, because the Silver Bell's kind of trippy.
For me to get to a different zone, I need to freeze myself and then slingshot myself?
No. That's,
what was that they just did?
That's kind of like a fast travel method on the mountain. You can like get to different spots on the mountain easier. What you do need to do to go to other spots is gonna be like grapple more than anything.
I hate how physically active this area you need to be.
Oh yeah, this is still a mountaintop.
This is still a whole mountaintop. Oh lord.
Time stop. I fucking love that ability. I was using the shit out of it.
Some of these goatmen things, the giants.
Those are the dudes that are chill, but if you get in front of them, they kind of just don't see you and they kind of just push you. So like they do hurt you, but that's mostly because they can't see the child in front of them. I don't think we personally have that issue.
I got you.
They probably would just be like, "Oh, excuse me, sir." And you'd be like, "Oh shit, walk on by, sir." Yeah, to actually get to other areas though, you would need to grapple like that.
That feels awful. Especially trying to do that under any influence.
I genuinely think the only good spot to up here would be that beginning like little village area, because going to this area it's just like way too much movement, and then like you have to grapple back, and like if you're grappling back under the influence, like I'm already like anxious.
For reals, the amount like, oh my god. Just want to go to a smoking spot. I feel like I'd like stop almost every 5 minutes to smoke a bit or just like enjoy, which is the good thing about it. You can probably just walk around and enjoy every aspect of it, but walking around every aspect of it alone is a chore.
Yeah, this is the one thing that I did want to show you. This is the Silver Bell level, but like I will show you the whole path to it, and then let you make the decision of
What the hell
if
is
it's
it?
worth it. Oh yes,
Those green paths.
so that's the Dweller Mask. That lets you okay. That lets you peer into the other dimension, that's where the other platforms are. So as long as you have a Dweller Mask, you're Gucci.
Got you.
But again, like I'm letting you see the whole path so you can judge if smoking at this spot would be worth it. Not that spot, even though that spot actually looks kind of chill. But like again, a lot of activity just to get there. Oh yeah, you don't even actually need the masks. You can hit that bell, and that bell gives the effect of the mask to. Oh my god, are you serious, bro? Come on, I want to show him
For this guy.
No, I want to show him the full. Come on, bro. Okay, this is where he left off.
Resets that he need. Okay.
Bro, that was a
happened?
straight
What
jump.
happened? You see, he raged there.
All right, reset the bell.
Okay, we
Smart,
will
smart.
not take his performance into consideration in the vote.
Me myself? Nah, I would. I could do this shit. I can double jump. Oh my god.
Scared.
You finally did it. There we go. Oh my fucking there. And then you have to grapple hook through all this as well. The Twilight Bell. Yeah, you can just like smoke right there under it, but if you decide to attempt to ring it, it takes you to this fucking double.
領域展開
Where did it actually take us though?
You're like inside the bell.
Inside the bell. What the fuck?
Yeah, check this out. Before you ring the bell, you can actually see that there's like a little galaxy inside of it.
I can see it.
So yeah, that sends you into this little area.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but like you like fucking like I'm pretty sure the Hat Kid doesn't leave because they don't have the fucking timepiece that they wanted, so you don't leave until the timepiece is gone. But but like I'm pretty sure like that's more like, okay, I want to leave now, and then you leave, kind of deal.
Oh my god, the amount of activity to just go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, I want to go around the corner and smoke. I have to go up and down the Aunt Lucy's backyard and then I can go up this elevator guarded by a goat man.
It's a really sick spot, but at the same time, it's like
It's just, why is it such a hassle? Why do they design it to be such a hassle?
Yeah, I mean, for platforming and stuff like that, it is such a fun playground. But for smoking, it's honestly I'd rather just stay in that little beginning like mountainside village. But like Turtle said, even like if I want to like leave the little village area so I can like go take a bath without bothering them, I most likely would have to do a bit of climbing or a bit of jumping or a bit of both.
Yep. Just to get to a spot. So, knowing this, do I say it's better than the spooky forest?
The thing
And
is-
vibes or physical activity? What's worse? You can tell we're lazy folks, can't you guys?
I honestly want to put it above Subcon Forest. I feel good there because I still don't think it's that much activity if you just stay in the first little mountain. If you
Yeah.
start trying to go into the lava cave, or you start trying to go to the silver bell, the twilight bell, like that's when it gets really fucking like, yeah, maybe I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I agree there. So yeah, we'll put it just above it.
Just above, there we go.
Because you would be that kind of person. It's like, hey, I know a spot. Hike
Yeah.
a trek in the Himalayan hills, smoke underneath a bell. I knew a spot.
Like it's a good spot. It's a nice spot, but like there was so much to do to get there that it's like, yeah, I would only do this once.
Yeah.
All right, Time's End. Time's End is gonna be super quick, especially if whoever we're watching isn't stopping to talk to everyone. Thank you, Platform Gems. We are using now. I see you have a cute Pikachu as your icon, so you get a like for that. Even though I don't like Pikachu. This is Time's End. This is the final level of the game.
Oh shit.
This, like I said before we started recording, this is pretty much just Bowser's Castle, but instead of like being a really cool test of all your platform might, of all your platform knowledge and all the skills you've acquired throughout this journey, kind of like in Mario, it's more just you get to see everyone you've encountered in your journey, and they are getting judged by the big bad of the game. Who was
So
actually,
that's what this line is.
yeah, who was actually the mustache girl from the very first level.
Oh my god.
Smoke,
It's
fire.
weird.
But yeah, honestly, because of the events of the game, I'd be assuming that we would be going to this area abandoned. Like, there wouldn't be anybody there. So there wouldn't be a line. And obviously the owner, quote unquote, of this place wouldn't be there either.
Yeah.
Asshole dwelling. I forgot this dude. So he's old, so forgive him for his language. He's from a different generation. I love that-
Call him that.
Oh wait, hold up. There is some of what I was saying. Actually, I take that back.
This place looks good. It's scratching all the good
What's up? You were cutting off.
parts of my brain. I like the gold.
Oh, it's scratching all the good parts in your brain. Got you.
You notice that it started to lag a little bit there for a second.
Yeah, I noticed it too. I was like, "What'd you say? You kind of cut off there." But no, we're Gucci. I heard you. Or at least I managed to put the pieces together in my brain.
I have no idea. I was having a hard time hearing there. But it's alright. It's alright. I think it fixed itself. But yeah, all the gold detailing looks so nice.
Yeah, like this place
I would
actually
be
does
very-
look pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool, I will admit this. Those are just giant faucets of lava. Why?
Yeah. And obviously, like, I'm pretty sure, like, everyone is, like, every normal person is intended to be able to make it through, because how else are they supposed to get judged, you know?
That's true.
So I'm pretty sure there's another path, and this is the path you take if you're being rebellious and want to fight.
And then, are we being judged when we go? No, right? They're
No.
all gone, right?
Yeah, they're all gone because of like what happens once we finish
Okay,
watching
cool.
this whole place.
I didn't want to reveal my browser history to the public like that.
No, we're not being judged, bro. Bro, I imagine Puffing being in line to get judged.
Bro, fuck that. Psych everyone out with anxiety, probably.
Everyone's like, what are you doing? It's like, hey, we're gonna fucking die. I'm gonna enjoy myself. What? I thought we were just getting judged. I haven't done anything wrong. Nah. That's just big companies lying to us.
Big Pharma's lying to you.
Big Pharma wants us
Conspiracy
dead.
theorists.
Oh yeah, and then like this Regal
That's
Hall
just
area.
diamonds?
No, it's actually the time hourglasses.
Yeah. The girl with the mustache. How dare you?
Yeah, so then they fight at the end of time, pretty much. Fucking anime shenanigans over here.
What the fuck?
And it's actually really funny because everyone starts ending their own lives to keep Hat Kid alive because they start realizing, oh wait, here it goes. Is this it? No, this is when they start using their weapons. Because a lot of these guys are boss fight. What the hell? That's weird. That just randomly froze. But a lot of these guys are boss fights, so like they start using their boss fight moves against the mustache girl.
Oh.
But we no longer need this because we're not gonna be in the end of time for whatever reason. Like if anything, the last thing we would see in this area would be the little throne room, which would be this area with the stained glass and shit.
I get you. Oh, I love me good stained glass too.
Yeah, but that was Time's End. It's literally just pretty much just another version of Bowser's Castle. Me personally, I would puff here, but I do want to hear your thoughts.
The amount of people who are gonna be there. Are they gonna be there for that? Like the
No,
whole
no,
time?
no.
They are, right? They're
No,
gonna be there.
remember,
No,
we're going there when it's abandoned. Like, there's nobody else there.
nobody else is there. Should be fine then. I wouldn't say it's as bad as like a regular town and city, but maybe it's not as like exciting as the other two that we've put like a whole studio or a whole like beautiful beach island. It's it's very conflicting. I'm conflicted about regular. I'm split between these two. I'm so split.
So what are you thinking? What are the two?
I am thinking about city and town, and it's the vibes. The next one up, yeah.
Honestly, I do kind of want to put it on top of Deadbird Studios because I personally think it's a lot cooler. Puffing outside would probably be a bit too hot, but even so, like puffing in that like little stone courtyard is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Obviously there was a line, and we don't see the line once you go inside the castle to do all the platforming, so that's why I'm assuming there's a second path. So like if I want to go to the throne room and end up puffing in the throne room, I could just take the path of the line. Is it just gonna be a hallway that's really fucking long? Probably, but like that throne room was pretty nice. And like if it is abandoned, and it hasn't been like completely scalped, like clean, toothpick clean, because those were fucking golden statues. Maybe I could take like a fucking golden finger or something, you know? I would put this in between Mafia Town and Deadbird.
You're crazy, but yeah, I'll agree there. Not for the stilling part, but for everything else.
I mean, she's not using that statue anymore. Alright, we got 2 levels left. And one of these is a, like, crazy time area, so I'm just gonna put on whatever shows up. YT Sunny, thank you, because you said all time riffs, so I'm assuming this is gonna have them all show up. Oh, this is one of the acts that I was telling you, that you just kind of go exploring the whole Mafia town.
Oh, okay.
But this person is going into a time rift. So time rifts are stuff that you can find inside your actual ship or inside the levels. And these take you into these time rift areas. It's just like a wide void in like null space that like just has floating platforms around it and shit.
That sounds like it'd be really fun to smoke in already.
You don't die when you fall. You see those little like those street lamps for whatever reason are checkpoints, and you don't get out until you like get to the end of the section. So like you can be in there as long as you want, or even quote unquote as long as you need. Like if you need to take a while to get out, pretty much.
Okay.
You do take like a bit of damage, but like I don't know if that's just like video game stuff, because you know this character has 4 hit points, so like you take a piece of damage every time you fall into the void, but like it always puts you back at the street lamps. But like I feel like as long as you're not given like thrown into one of these that's like really hard, I feel like it should be nice. Like if you get thrown into that first one, I feel like it would be really nice, but it really depends on where you get thrown into.
True.
Because like what if it's simply a jump that you cannot do and then you're just like stuck? Oh wait, shit, we went to the fucking outlines. There we go. This is one of the harder looking ones. Like, you have to jump, run up the wall, be able to jump back. There's an invisible cat in this one. You would actually need to freeze yourself and flip yourself in this one.
Oh, weird.
I see a way you can actually just skip the level. Oh, not anymore. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. It for the time rifts. You're just in this weird null space where it can either turn into a personal purgatory for you, or it can be a really chill spot.
Fuck, dude. Just like visualizing being stuck in one of those areas, like you're not fully understanding. You're like, oh.
It's like, what am I supposed to do here? I thought I was because when I was playing, I was stoned while I was playing. There was a couple of levels of those time rifts where I genuinely was like, what am I supposed to be doing? How am I supposed to be doing this jump? And I will say this, some of those levels I needed to cheese, and this is coming using a character that can do shit like double jumping and shit like that. I know I've been joking about me personally, I'd be able to do all that. Realistically, if I were to get stuck in the one that I'm referring to, that if you were there on stream watching me play, you know which one I'm referring to. No, I wouldn't be able to get that done IRL.
Yeah. As alone, if we were just able to leave and come back at any time, it's very.
Oh, it would be top of the vibes or even the spot.
And that's what I was thinking. Being stuck there is kind of what's killing it.
Yeah.
Like actively stuck in an area would not be fun at all.
I want to put it at
Especially
bottom
when,
of the
again,
vibes.
being high.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in that same spot.
I kind of want to put it in bottom of vibes because it's not a regular city in town. Like, it has street lights, but I mean,
It's much more interesting.
Yeah, it's the furthest from like a regular city in town, and it's not nowhere near as bad as Bad Vibes. Because yes, if you do get stuck, it would suck, but you have more chances of getting a time rift that's pretty easy to understand and pretty easy to just eventually make your way out of it, than having one where you're gonna be absolutely stuck. And like it's also not I know of a spot because like if it ends up being like your own personal little like uh alternate dimension, pocket dimension that you can just go in there and have a smoke break, like that's way too cool to be in. Trust me, I know a spot. Opens portal to a
Yeah.
different dimension. It's like, no, you don't know a spot. You are the spot.
Straight up.
But because of the chance of the bat, yeah, no, I think bottom of the vibes, just because of the chance of actually getting actively stuck in one of these.
Mhm. I agree fully with this. This is
And-
a good take.
Finally, this is the one I teased to Turtle before the recording started. This is what I personally think is gonna be the spot. Let's see if there's just like a little. Oh, here we go. Ship tour. So I was referring to as the spot was the ship, the hub world of A Hat in Time. Let's go ahead and
Oh
like
my
actually take off
God.
the ×2 speed to like actually enjoy each little room. So here it's the bedroom. You have this whole fucking pillow fort. Oh, that's the Santa Claus I was telling. That like you have a fort under your pillows. I personally wouldn't smoke in this little area because I don't want the smoke getting caught on all the pillows. That would kind of feels like it would stink. But this is the bedroom. You have a desk, you have a wardrobe, you can sit in your desk chair, puff at the desk. Cute little dog and cat wallpaper. There's a bed, you know. It is very stylized to be a children's room, but like, you telling me that place isn't comfy as fuck?
So comfy already though. This, oh my lord, this room alone is where I'd be chilling at.
This is like what you would be like, you know, the living room area of a house, pretty much. You have some like decorations, which you have a fucking sitting cushion that is a burger. That's already sick as fuck. This is also where you have the helm of the ship, where you would be able to control the ship, because at the end of the day, this is a spaceship. Look at that, it's even bouncy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't think you were gonna be moving that quick. Once again, this is by freezing yourself, but like you can get up to this place. This is where your mail would arrive. I don't think you would be receiving as much mail as this child. I don't know why this child's getting so much mail, but yeah. You have like
Much
this.
fan mail.
Ooh, you have like this like engine room kind of deal, but like this is where you have a personal band here. This is actually from the studio. They kind of decided to just kind of come and
What?
chill in your fucking ship for no reason. They play you music from the levels, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you can just give them music notes to like play something different. Music sheet. It's also the kind of doubles like a little library. I don't know if you saw the bookcases.
Yes. God, this place is so cool.
And then, like, you can go into this little green room, which is like an art room. This is probably where I would puff, actually, just looking at all the. I love this piece. It took me a while how to
The cow is
figure.
being abducted.
Yes, it took me a while how to figure out how to place it to be the actual prop when I was playing the game. But I love this little piece, and like
Oh.
obviously all the art in there, really nice. Even puffing in that green hallway, like all the green and the LEDs. We don't need to see you change music. Back into the living room, and then here's like, oh, what the hell? This is, oh, why is it cold? If you equip the Dweller Mask, you can go into this room that I never really understood what it was. It looks like a science lab, if I'm being honest, but I'm just saying that because of the beakers and everything.
We got a laboratory, a research facilities.
With some giant crayons, which also are sick as fuck. Back out into like this cold room. I don't remember it being like this when I played. That's actually weird. Yeah, I don't remember. This is pre the game, pre DLC, so maybe it did used to look like this. But when I was playing this, there was just no snow here. So let's go off based on that. But I mean, this is just like mostly an engine room. Like this is where like all the mechanical shit. So you wouldn't really be going here unless your main console is telling you, "Hey, go fix some shit." Obviously, I mean, the fucking captain's chair, of course. Hell yeah. Oh, you can gamble in your living room. Like, isn't that just the best thing ever? Oh, hell yeah, I remember that cat. I remember getting that hat. I got that hat as well. So cute. That giant clock is actually your gas, where you keep your gas, that giant, like, vault up there.
What the heck?
Here's your kitchen. You actually got a cat chef from Mafia Town.
Oh.
You kind of just stole
Wait,
them.
mine is there.
Yep.
All my food's gonna have cat hair.
Well, yeah, but it's also gonna be delicious.
Still.
You had no complaints when Grand Meowster Chef was cooking your food.
It's a short-haired cat. That's a long-haired cat.
You know what? Fair enough. How about Granny, huh?
Granny had a lot of clothes.
That bitch had her chef hat and her chef attire, also like TV in the living room. The last spot I think is up here, and I think it's like a little attic. Also another decent spot to puff.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, the ship's pretty much just a fucking a house. So what do you think of the ship?
Oh wait, no. There's no argument.
Yeah,
This-
I
this is
mean,
the spot.
yeah, like,
This ship has everything.
it has everything you need. You have your own personal. Why can't I get to the spot? No,
Because it said it's not good enough.
There we go. Actually, we can finalize it here and talk about it once we're in presentation
Yeah.
mode. All right. So, I mean, yeah, there was really nothing to like stop the main ship from getting the spot. Like, it's literally just a home. It's a portable home that you fly through space in. The living room itself is quite open. It has a lot of like commodities to chill at. I think I did mention this earlier. You have your personal chef. You have a personal band, pretty much. Like, if that's my ship and you're coming up on my ship, like, you should already be expecting that it might end up, smelling a bit, but like but like I'm assuming that they're up there to like, and they already know. Like, cause that's my ship at the end of the day, so it's like if you're here, you like, I don't want to hear complaints. Like the art pieces is really cool, and like at the end of the day, like the giant mountain of pillows is well enough for me to just be like, I'll light up a J while watching TV, and if I want to fall asleep in something that's not my bed, but it's something super comfy regardless, I can just jump into all the pillows and caw.
Yeah, honestly, like the amount of things, your own chef, a library, a gambling casino, a freaking your own like rest area, a viewing area. You can like, this ship has got so much to explore that anytime you take a smoke break, you'll probably find something new.
Yeah, especially in the attic, because I'm pretty sure there's like some dusty boxes or something like that. Like, what if you bought this off the previous owner? What if the previous owner had kid grown up? Like, I don't want the ship anymore. I'm done adventuring. And it's like you find some cool stuff that they left behind. Like, it's pretty cool. I think that will do it for this list. We don't really have any other changes. I think if this list looks any different than before Jump Cut, it might be like Dead Bird Studio and Time's End. And that's because I said this, the tier maker has never done me dirty. I'm not gonna start freaking out now. It did me dirty, so we had to rebuild it. We just said, do we prefer Bowser's Castle or do we prefer Train? And we both said Train. So, like, if that's why it looks a little bit different, that's why this is ahead, because we prefer the Train over Bowser's Castle. But I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, if you've also played the game, if you enjoyed, or even if you saw whatever I decided to show off in the video, let us know if you agree with this tier list, and let us know what would be the spot for you. Would you rather actually, like, I don't know, maybe you love the idea of Subcon Village and you want to like say, hey, no, that's actually here's why I think Subcom Village is the spot. Just let us know.
That's true. And if the list is different at all, if you do see that jump counter and notice it, I blame editor Surge. Take a puff. You deserve it.
What? Alright, well, you heard him here, editor. But for now, we'll see y'all next time. Have a great rest of your day.
Deuces.